And I was just talking to a client and about some of the biggest dream killers there are out there. And one of them is delay, and another one is procrastination. And uh, my client was like, "Well, what's really the difference between delay and procrastination?" And I was like, "Wow, that's an awesome question." And so one of the things about delay is you say these words or something similar to these words, which are, I really want to do that, but I'm going to do it later. And I don't know about you, but the code for later in my world is never. Get that? Just think about all the things that you've said, oh, I really want to do that, but I'm going to do that later. I mean, I can tell you how many times I've had clients who have really wanted to make changes, or actually, they're not clients, but they're actually people who are my potential clients who say, I really want to do that, but right now I just really don't have the time. Or I need to get my ducks in a row, or I need to get this finished first. And do they ever come back? No, I don't think ever one of them has come back. But I've called them maybe 6 months or a year later, or seen them or run into them, and they are exactly in the same place that they were when we had a conversation about when they wanted to make change. And they might even be worse off than they were because they're more frustrated, they've spent more energy and more money and more time and not seeing the results that they want. The other part about I'm going to do it later is it's so seductive. It's like, oh, I'm really going to do it later. I mean, logically, it sounds good, right? I'm going to do that YouTube video later because I'm going to be more inspired. I'm going to sound better. I'm going to have more energy, right? Have we ever done that? I'm going to do it later. I'm just going to feel better tomorrow. I'm going to feel like it. Well, really, feeling like it is not. Oh, that's like one of the another just paradigm that's going to kill your dreams. And so that is later. Some kind of I'm going to do it later because is delay. The other one is procrastination. So what's the difference? Well, procrastination is when you have it on your calendar and you're going to do it, but then you decide, okay, I gotta go do the laundry first because this laundry is so important that I get in. Or I'm gonna go out and I'm going to do this first. Or, there's a really funny video out there called Getting Ready to Get Ready, right? And you do all these different things. You clean up the kitchen, you go out and fold all your laundry, you organize your drawers, right? All these things, but you're getting ready to get ready. It's a seriously funny video. You got to go watch it. It's on YouTube. Getting Ready to Get Ready, I think it's what it's called, but it's all about procrastination. That's procrastination. Or one of my favorite ones is that I'll be, wanting to write a blog, and then half an hour later, I find myself on Amazon buying something, and I'll be like, wake up, like, oh my God, this is my most important task. So what can you do about that? Well, on delay, you got to make a decision, and you got to make a decision based on what you would love, not the fear that comes up. And it may even seem rational, doesn't really seem like fear, but it probably deep down, if you really looked and really started to uncover what's underneath that delay, is that there's fear. And so make a decision based on what would I absolutely love? Successful people make decisions on what they would love and following their intuition, their gut. Did you know that intuition outperforms, making decisions based on intuition outperform logic all the time? Hands down. So make it from what you would love, and that part of you that wants to grow and expand and become that best version of yourself. And what can you do about procrastination? Well, there are all kinds of things that you can do, but I think one of the biggest things is the night before, have a plan. Write the 3 to 5 things that you need to do on a piece of paper. And when you come in the morning, there it is right there in front of you. And you've scheduled it on your calendar, and you put a reminder in your phone, and you have a sticky note up. The more that you can remind and the more that you are really specific, your brain likes specificity. Yes, if you say, well, I'm just going to work on that blog, you say, when are you going to do it? What time are you going to do it? And where are you going to work on it? And really be specific and do little steps. Like the first thing I'm going to do is sit down and I'm just going to write an outline. Like my 3 most important points on this blog, or if you're, whatever you're doing, just do the 3 most important things. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an outline. And then the next is to do the outline. And then reward yourself. Check it off the box. We don't, procrastinators don't give themselves enough reward. So reward yourself. And so it's specificity, reward yourself, take breaks. Really give yourself breaks. Take a 5-minute coffee break. Or, walk around your block or something like that. Give yourself a break and reward yourself. Behavior that's rewarded is behavior that is repeated. And also, our minds that are so resistant, I'm going to have to do this task that I don't like, and I'm going to have to do it forever. No, give yourself little chunks of time so your mind knows that you only have to work at that time. Okay, so specificity, make a decision for delay, make a decision and make it from where I would love. For procrastination, start. That's your biggest thing. Be really specific about where, when, and how you're going to do it. Give yourselves breaks and reward yourself for the small little steps that you do along the way. Have a great day.